Nice. Ooh, got my hair cut. It's been a while. But I've been posting shorts of a few things here and there that I've sort of cracked on. I'm trying not to, like I said in other videos, I'm trying not to talk about the same shit all the time. I feel like maybe it's getting a bit repetitive. I know initially when I started vlogging last year, I was doing videos every day, documenting my experience, how training went and stuff like that. But I think I'm in a good place now, both physically, mentally, diet-wise. Yeah, everything's going well. Today is Sunday the 18th of August, and I did legs today on my own. Box squats a lot. I think I did 11 sets. I pushed 3 by 20 on 100, and then 2 by 12 on 140, and then 2 by 15 on 100 back down again. Finished calves, and that was it today. Really tough, hard session today. I really feel like for my biomechanics, now that I've got enough experience, years of experience of lifting, my, genetically as well speaking, my knees are, they're not sore or anything, but I feel they're not comfortable. I do the full range of motion on legs with the lighter weight, but if I'm pushing 20 reps on 100, I'm gonna do box because I feel safer for my joints and my ligaments and all that other stuff, the connective tissue, the stuff that connects, the rubber bands on the side. I forget what they're called. But the box squats work really well for my quads. Obviously, I try to do more reps, as many as I can, within 2 to failure. Today was tough. I tell you, my endurance. I'm okay with endurance, but squats, if you know, squats take it out of you big time. Especially on the higher rep range, the higher volume, depending on your rest time as well. Man, my cardio was taxed today, gassed, but it was great. I got a good session in. I feel good. I need to update you guys what's been going on the last 2 weeks. First of all, deload week. Deload week was great. That's going to be a normal thing from now on. So I'm going to do 8 weeks hypertrophy, and then 1 week deload, and then 8 weeks strength training, 1 week deload, and I'm gonna keep rotating it like that. It done me wonders. It was great. We halved the weight. My shoulders feeling fine. I haven't had any issues with the bench press since deload week, which is interesting. I think that does correlate somehow. Also, since I'm off cycle at the moment. It's been over 2 weeks now. I don't know the exact date. I forgot. I think it was Thursday the 1st of August. I think it was. That was my last shot. 1, 2, yeah. So it's been 17 days. 17 days. 20 days. Sorry, it's been 20 days. I've been off. I feel fucking great. I'm not gonna lie, I feel great. Perhaps there's still some drugs in my blood. It's not fully dissipated yet, but I'm not expecting to crash as hard this time as I did last year when I was doing 600 milligrams a week. I only did 300 milligrams a week this time round. But I did go for 10 weeks, so I did an extra 2 weeks at 300 instead of 8 weeks. Next cycle, I'm looking at the DHT derivatives. I want to give my gyno a break. I'm still saving money for the gyno surgery, which I will be doing in the near future. I just need to save a couple more thousand. I think I'm just under halfway there. I think I'm 40% there. But I got other things going on in my personal life, and other people relying on me financially at the moment, so it's a bit slower saving for that gyno surgery. But it's fine, it's under control. Obviously I got my Rimadex to hand, and right now it's I can barely notice it. It's pretty much tiny bit of breast tissue there. I can feel it, but it's good. It's good. So yeah, I'm looking at the DHT derivatives on the next cycle. I'm looking at Masteron because my friend back in South Africa said that it made him really fucking strong. So we'll see. Obviously it's anecdotal. You know, he may get certain benefits from the drug that I don't necessarily get, possibly. I'm looking at Masteron. I haven't decided yet. I've still got time, obviously. I got another 6-7 weeks before I decide to jump on, maybe 8, depending on how I'm feeling. If I crash in the next 2 weeks, I don't think I will, but if I do feel like crap in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm gonna give myself a little shot of test. I still got some test E left. Just to bring my levels up a little bit, so I'm not feeling like absolute ass before my next blast, because again I'm not doing PCTs. Me personally, again, it's just me, I don't want to do PCTs every fucking 8 weeks. I don't feel like I need to be doing all those drugs to try and recover my natural function, just so that in 8 weeks time again I'm back on blast, shutting everything down. It seems pointless to me. You know, I know some people swear by it. They're like, you must do a PCT even if you jump back on. Me personally, I don't want to, and I feel like I don't need to. Obviously my ball bag, you know, my testes, things are a bit small at the moment, which is to be expected. The pituitary gland has probably been shut down or heavily suppressed, which is fine. I'm okay with that. That's not a problem for me. My hair is fine. My hairline has been like this my whole life. I'm not losing my hair, all right? Before some of you guys might think I am not. Yeah, this last cycle, a few spots. I tend to get spots, but I'm not using Deca anymore. I need to touch on the erectile dysfunction side of Deca. It is real. Last year, when I was cycling 600 milligrams a week, I was horny as fuck, right? Like masturbating 3 times a day and all that other shit. This is just, you know, it's just what it is. I don't mind being honest about these things. This is my fitness vlog, you know, my anabolic vlog. So these are the things that come with taking these drugs. Horny as fuck. 600 milligrams of test C, testcipionate, by the way, twice a week. So that was the longer ester, and I was pumping that shit in me. And Deca 600, and I felt like a fucking rabid dog, horny all the time. I see some woman with boobs or something, and it just gets me off. Like, so this year, because it's my 3rd time running Deca now, 3rd cycle this year, it's had a little bit of impact on my personal life, my sex life. I've had only 2 issues. I've had it twice where he's gone down and he doesn't want to play and he refuses to come up. Happened to me the other morning actually, and 2 months ago it happened. Initially he was at like 80%, but I could feel it. I was like, I couldn't be fully erect. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. You know when it's fully erect, you know. So I was trying, I couldn't. It's hard, it's weird to explain. Like, I almost feel like he's not there, like my dick ain't there. I know that sounds weird, but it's like you're erect, you're trying to be 100% erect, maybe I'm 80% erect, but I can't fucking feel that it's erect. He feels like he's not, yeah, he feels flaccid, but when I look down I'm like, oh, okay, he's still performing. So it's a weird kind of thing. So I'm not going to use Deca anymore. I've had enough of Deca. I've done 3 blasts with Deca. I'm happy with the results. It worked great. But now that I have a girlfriend, my sex life is important to me. That matters. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm coming off Deca. If I was still single, and just focusing on that. I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. Because I don't go out looking for women and stuff like that. I don't do one night stands or anything. But now that I've got a girlfriend and everything's going good, yeah, I enjoy my sex life. So no more Deca. Okay, moving on. The next cycle, I'm looking at Masteron, like I said, and I'm looking at Primobolan again. Primobolan, obviously maybe a little bit of test. I'll see though, I don't know, because this time around I'm thinking maybe just do an 8-week cycle of DHT derivatives only. Maybe just do 8 weeks of Primo. Just 8 weeks of Primo, see what happens. Why not? Why not? I got test on standby. I need to do a blood test as well. I haven't done a blood test in a good few months now. I think it's been probably 4 months since I've done a blood test. I need to do one. I know. I will. I was thinking of doing one just before I jump back on. And then after maybe 4 to 6 weeks of being on a DHT derivative, check again to see what's going on. If my test levels are really high, and they should be, you know, it's a PED at the end of the day, maybe I don't need to incorporate testosterone, but I'll see. I'll have it on standby, obviously. If I feel like I need to take some testosterone, I'm going to bring that into the cycle. But this time around, I'm thinking 1 compound, maybe 2. I've still got some EQ left, some boldenone. But to me, for me personally, boldenone has been very mild. Unlike Deca, boldenone's been mild, but it has got me antisocial last year because I was on it for 18 weeks, which is long to be on anabolics. And after I think week 12, you start feeling the effects of that drug. It takes a while. So yeah, by week 18, I was going to go for 20 weeks, but I was like, nah, I'm done. After week 18, I was like, yeah, that's it. I'm feeling really antisocial. Like I don't want to interact with human beings. Just lock myself in my flat. So boldenone, if I do run it again, which I will, I like EQ. I think it's a great compound, personally speaking, for me, anecdotally, personally. You know, I'm not your doctor. I'm not giving you advice on what to take. This is my vlog for my PED use. I'll see again. I'm debating it. Primobolan, just take Primo maybe for 8 or 10 weeks. See how that goes. Or maybe just test E. Just do a cycle of test. Maybe jump, you know, 600 milligrams a week for 8 weeks, and just do test, you know, or even 300 milligrams a week for 8 weeks. Or test an EQ, you know, but then again, EQ I need to run for longer. Or maybe test and Masteron. I'll see. I'll see. My new P.B.s. I've posted my shorts. The last one, the bench press at 100 kilos for 12 reps. We're doing hypertrophy the other day. Obviously, we're back onto hypertrophy now. We've done strength for the last 8 weeks with 1 week deload. And I feel fucking great. I'm 188 or 187. I weighed myself this morning. I think I'm 187.6. So I'm nearly at 185. I'm at my target weight nearly. I've lost fucking 15 pounds or something like that, more. I was 206 at the beginning of the year. I'm now 187. So I've lost quite a bit of weight. And I'm feeling fucking strong. I feel great. I'm in the best shape of my life, I think, personally. I'm the strongest I've ever been, especially on bench press. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would bench 12 reps at 100. He started helping me from rep 8, but he was literally just placeboing the bar, so I could feel his pressure a little bit on the bar. He wasn't pulling it up for me. I think that was mostly me, and I'm really happy about that. 112.5 bench for 2 is my PB, my ultimate PB. I've never benched more than that. Squat as well, even though it's a box, 157.5 is my lifetime PB. So all of these newest weights or new PBs rather, are my best ever. And I think that's due more to, yes, the drugs helped, but I think that's also a big part of it is the consistency of me sticking at training for nearly 2 years now, consistently. I've been training since 2007. That's when I started building my foundation. Obviously, I was 16, but I wasn't consistent. I lacked the consistency. And then obviously shit gets in the way, life, blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, you've been not training for 1 whole year. You got to restart again. And if you know how that feels, restarting your fucking fitness journey. It's the worst thing in the world, man, because you compare yourself to what you used to be. And then you're like, fuck, I used to lift this, and this, and now look at me, I'm a piece of shit, basically. At least that's how I deal with my mental side of this stuff. But now there's no way I'm ever quitting, because I've put so much work into this shit for the last 2 years nearly. I'm not gonna throw this down the drain. I don't see how I could. So yeah, I think that's it. That's everything covered. I'll keep uploading shorts as and when. We got back tomorrow, but obviously we're doing hypertrophy now, so we're doing more volume and more reps. So I'll be posting a few shorts here and there, and obviously these longer form vlogs as and when needed. I don't feel like I need to post one every day to talk about how it went. Maybe, I don't know. I'm in two minds about it, because at one point I'm like, you got to be consistent with making videos, but on the other side I'm thinking, what is there to talk about? I feel like it's the same. I mean, lifting weights is the same thing, isn't it? You bring stuff up and you put stuff down. It's the same shit. But yeah, we'll see. I've been rambling on for too long, so thanks for watching. If you do watch, appreciate it. If not, no big deal. It is what it is. Yeah, doing all of this so that I could have the receipts, basically, so people can't ever say, oh yeah, you didn't do that or that. It's like, mate, I got the receipts here, it's on the internet, so I don't need to lie about things. But anyway, not that that bothers me, but yeah, it's good to make vlogs. I enjoy it. Talking about my progress, it makes me very happy that I've accomplished all of these things, these small little goals. And it's all relative. Obviously, relative to the strongest men in the world, benching 100 kilos for 12 reps is nothing, whatever. But to me personally, that's a big fucking milestone. Benching 112.5 for 2 is a big milestone. Squatting 157 for 10, even though it's boxed. These are all big milestones for me. Slipped a disc in my back last year. Coming back from that as well. Yeah, man, it's just been great, and I have not been bored once of the gym, and that's because I'm sober now. I'm not doing drugs, I'm not drinking, and that's really helped. And there hasn't been one single day in the gym where I thought, oh fuck this, I don't want to be here, it's a chore. I haven't. Since I started getting serious, a year and a half ago about this, I've been enjoying it every single time, looking forward to it. So that's good. That's why I see the progress. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.